Welcome to another episode of Creative Cooking. Today we're making seafood pasta salad. And without further ado, let's get straight to it with 8 ounces of small shell pasta. Cook that according to the package directions. Add some salt. And one little surprise ingredient, half a lemon. That's right, we're going to squeeze some of that lemon juice into that pasta water, which together with the salt is going to do a little something different with that pasta, something you've never done before. And what I have here is some medium-sized shrimp. I've left the tails on, and what I'm going to do is season these with some Old Bay seasoning, if you've ever heard of it. It's very good stuff, similar to a Cajun seasoning, and you could, in fact, substitute with Cajun seasoning. So get a non-stick pan, nice and hot, throw in some olive oil or cooking oil, and all we really want to do is put some color on these. So we're going to saute them at about medium to medium-high heat, just long enough on each side to give them a little color, at which time the centers will be cooked. For the dressing, I'm using just under a cup, probably 3/4 of a cup of mayonnaise, and just under a half a cup of Greek yogurt. You can also use sour cream. I think both are good. The sour cream might have actually a milder flavor because Greek yogurt is pretty sour. And this is sweet Vidalia onion that's been rinsed and finely chopped. We'll add that to the mix. I also have some fresh parsley from the garden, maybe a tablespoon or a little less than a tablespoon. You can use as much or as little as you want. And that's exactly 1 stalk of celery, very, very finely chopped. Add a few twists of freshly ground black pepper. That's always nice. Maybe a little bit of red pepper too, some cayenne would be good. But we didn't do that here. And we'll go ahead and put in the Old Bay seasoning. Now remember, Old Bay seasoning has salt in it. So we don't want to oversalt, but we don't want to underspice either. So try that at first and give it a good mix. You need to give that a mix. In fact, if you let it sit for a little while, it'll allow the flavors to come out. And mix with the mayonnaise. And here we're just going to throw in some lemon rind. Lemon rind, believe it or not, that's where all the flavor of lemon comes from. It's from the rind. And the tartness comes from the juice. But we're going to go ahead, we're going to put some of that nice fresh squeezed lemon juice in there, give it another mix. And as suspected, we needed to add some more of the Old Bay seasoning. So that's about 2 teaspoons of Old Bay. Now they didn't have any fresh crab legs at the supermarket, so instead I bought a can of this what they call lump crab meat. It's the same stuff that they use for Maryland crab cakes, so it's not too bad. But what I do want to bring up though is you can use surimi. That's the imitation crab meat that you find in the seafood section. It's actually pretty good, and it would have worked out very nicely in this recipe had I used it. So if you don't want to use the regular crab meat, try that. Now what we're doing here is we're just going to go ahead and we're going to start chopping up some of the shrimp into small pieces, about the same size as the crab meat. And feel free to double the amount of shrimp that I show here. So now it's time to mix it all together. Now you see that sauce? You probably thought it was too much, but it really wasn't. It was just enough sauce to make this salad. Okay? And of course you're going to mix everything up. And maybe I don't even need to show you that, but I did want to explain that a recipe like this is more to give you an idea than it is a cut in stone recipe. You can use lobster meat. You could even do this with tuna. This would actually come out pretty good with tuna. And of course we want to give some color to this, so we're going to add some. Those are frozen peas, and they've just been thawed out and rinsed. That's about half a carrot, shredded. And they do add flavor to the salad, but they're there also to give color and texture. But we're not going to stop there. We're going to add in 1 fresh tomato that's been seeded and drained, and we'll add that into it. And I don't think that too many people think to put tomatoes in a pasta salad, but I gotta say that mayonnaise and tomatoes mix very, very well. You'll want to pop this into the oven and allow the flavors to combine for a little bit before you serve it. Get yourself a nice dish. I'm using this. This is actually a baking dish. Shh! Don't tell anybody. Anyway, we're gonna put some of that in there, not all of it, and we're gonna top that off with some of that shrimp. Okay, isn't that lovely? Oh, I knew I should have doubled the shrimp. And when you're done with that, go ahead and throw on some curly parsley as a garnish, maybe some lemon wedges, and sliced tomato. And that's it. Don't forget to subscribe for more great videos made for people who like to cook. Until then, bon appetit.